So I mentioned this manga recently in one of my videos, and I just was talking about the art, and someone asked me to talk about the story a little bit, so here we go. A Bride's Story. So the story immediately begins with Amir, who I think is our main character. She is 20, and she is just married to Karlak, who's a 12-year-old boy. The story takes place in Central Asia during the Russian invasion in the late 1900s. For a very long time, those people were nomadic, but a lot of them have been forced to stay in one place because of the Russian invasion. During this time, the age gap was pretty typical for the girl to be like close to 8 years younger than her husband. But in this story, the wife is 20, the husband is 12, 8 years difference. And that immediately gave me like a serious red flag. But I think the author did it on purpose just to have like a little bit of a conversation about kind of like the normalities of like child like brides and grooms. It's like not like something that they don't talk about in the story, but it is something that is like a huge point in the culture shock between the two, bride and groom and their families, and like the community kind of being like, wow, he married such an older woman. Why didn't she get married sooner? Like, is there something wrong with her? Like, blah, 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 blah. So throughout the series, you get to know people in the family, you get to know like how their lives are, what they think, what is expected of them as a married couple. Karlak trying to grow up a little bit too quickly now that he's a married man. And Amir trying to get along with the culture that she isn't quite used to because she is from a different family and a different tribe. Eventually, Amir's family tries to take her back, and it's the whole thing, and it's like a driving force in the story, and it's really cool, and her brother is sexy. I really adore everyone's personalities and getting to know every single person, even on this cover. Everyone has a story to tell. Everyone has something to say. One of my favorite characters is Mr. Smith. He's a journalist or a historian from England, and he has all the questions, and he's kind of the comic relief. And so I adore his character, and he's kind of someone to where like I would have certain questions because I know nothing about this culture, so he asks them instead, and then I get to learn. So, pretty cool so far. Haven't finished it yet. We'll see what happens. I really hope that there is an age jump because I do not like the age gap. So, hopefully we can watch him grow and it'll be a fun time for everyone and he can be an adult.